Hey, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone. Sincere Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, back again with another lesson through the Spirit. And this one gonna be real quick. We'll pretty much go into, how these migrants, right, that's coming across the border, all right, how they're getting ready to be a terror to you women, okay? And I haven't done a video touching on the destruction of women in a minute, so I feel like it's a better time than never to put one up again. But yeah, we're gonna talk about how, these migrants that's coming from different countries, right? That the U.S. government has just all of a sudden just let these niggas just come across the border, give them shelter, give them water. And it's funny because when Issachar was trying to do that, Issachar caught all sorts of hell and slack. The so-called Mexicans caught all sorts of hell and slack and, you beaner, fuck you, go back to your country. Esau hunting them down because Esau feels like the so-called Mexicans came over here illegally. You motherfuckers gave, Issachar all that slack for coming over here, crossing the border. But these new motherfuckers, these niggas from fucking Kazakhstan and these Sudanese niggas, right? These migrants from these super foreign countries, ain't nobody got nothing to say. That's how you know that the so-called Mexicans are Israelites, because only they could do that. They could go through that, catch that type of hell, right, and get singled out like that. But that's not the premise of this lesson. I just wanted to make a point. But, those migrants that came over here, okay, that the U.S. government is allowing by the millions, okay, giving them free food, shelter, water, everything. Okay. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that those migrants are the martial law troops. Okay. They're the blue hats. All right. Which shows you how close we are to this country being locked down again and them enforcing martial law on us. You see, those migrants are going to be the soldiers that's going to enforce martial law. Those are going to be the troops, the martial law troops. Right. And we've been speaking on this for years now, right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, we told you that this country was going to eventually be overrun with foreign troops, okay? And they're here now, all right? All they're waiting on is marching orders. That's literally all they're waiting on. They're just waiting on marching orders, and they're waiting for Esau to give them the go-ahead for the next phase. And as soon as that next phase kick in, they gonna get loose, okay? Esau gonna suit them niggas up with high-grade military weapons, right? Give them tanks, Humvees, and they gonna be patrolling the streets. You see? All right? Now, what people fail to realize is that those migrants come from different countries, okay? And the women in their countries don't act like the American woman in this country. You see, the women in their countries are in order. They shut the fuck up. They behave like women. They bow down to the authority of a man like she's supposed to. They don't get out of line because women in their countries know that if any disrespect comes out of their mouth or their behavior, any man in the city will snap on their ass and they'll end up dead somewhere in the alley. Right? Or, the women in their country, if they were to walk around like you American women do, ass out, titties out, showing off your Sierra goodies, they would end up sexually abused somewhere in the alley. You see? So you see the point that I'm coming to. right? You hear what I'm about to get at. What I'm ultimately saying is those migrants are martial law troops, and when they get the go-ahead, when they have full authority, which Esau is going to give them, they're going to come after you women, okay? They're coming after y'all. You can best believe it, all right? These is motherfuckers that, you know, were in their foreign countries. They had Instagram. They had Twitter. You see? They might have not had the newest iPhone like you Americans got the luxury of, but they had Instagram. They have Twitter. You see? And for years, they've been watching the American woman be a complete slut and a whore, right? Because the whoredom of the American woman is global at this point. Y'all got rap videos of y'all half naked, butt naked in some music videos. You see? Twerking on stage. They don't have that in their country. So yeah, they was watching all y'all women. They was watching y'all. Okay? And they couldn't wait to get over here and run y'all down. All right? And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to run y'all down. That's going to be the judgment for a lot of you women out here, man. Not only is you going to have to worry about your next door neighbor trying to run you down and get up in you, you're going to have to worry about the fucking, the foreign troops that's outside of your house patrolling the streets. If they catch you in that day, they're going to run you down. They're going to gang. They're going to sexually abuse you, him and 4 of his buddies. You see? You women are in trouble, man. You really are. Okay? And these migrants that are out here, they're getting familiar with America, right? Because before they received their marching orders from the U.S. government to get it popping, you don't think that they go into the museums? You don't think that they go into the little clubs, the little hot scenes, looking at all you women going to they go into the college campuses, looking at y'all? Oh, they salivating. They salivating. They like, whoo. You know what I mean? See, out here in America, the American man has been desensitized to the American woman's sexual appearance, right? When a bitch walk by with a fat ass and she wearing some little ass tiny booty shorts, to us, that's normal out here because that's all America is. It's one big sex factory. But out there, to them niggas, that's extreme. They women don't walk around like y'all do. So for y'all, for pretty much every woman to be walking around with their ass and their titties out, you can only imagine the anticipation that they got inside of their heart, man. And they gonna explode on y'all. You watch. Because these is gonna be the new police. These migrants, these is gonna be the new police, man. They gonna be policing your cities. You watch. They gonna explode on you bitches, man. They gonna explode. They've been holding in a lot of sexual frustration, a lot of sexual energy towards y'all American women, man. Y'all are a hot commodity to niggas all across the world because of how sexually open you are. So yeah, you know, what we used to say, what we're still saying, that beauty is going to be a curse. You know, you women put all that time into being this beauty queen, and a lot of you bitches went to go pay thousands of dollars to go get a BBL. You know, you love going to the bar and tricking on niggas getting drinks, using your beauty for leverage. That's going to be a curse to you, man. Because the enemy is here and he looking right at your ass and he want a piece. All right? You know, pretty soon, the American woman is not going to be able to keep choosing one of these faggot Zach and Cody Disney Channel niggas to keep going on dates with and keep swindling and finessing them niggas. Them niggas ain't going to be your option no more. Okay? It's going to be the migrants, and the migrants is heathens. They're going to be some smelly, nasty, crusty motherfuckers, man. From other countries, man. Raw, savage. And they're going to do it to you women bad, man. They're going to do it to y'all bad, man. I promise you they is. Let's get this little post right here. All I did was look up on Google, UN peacekeepers, prostitution. Because that's what these blue hats are known for. That's another name for a martial law troop. A UN peacekeeper. All right? So if you see them say on the news, we're bringing in the peacekeepers, the UN peacekeepers, those are martial law troops. Okay? It says, some NATO troops and private contractors of the firm DynCorp have been linked to prostitution and forced prostitution in Bosnia and Kosovo. Look at that. And this Bosnia and Kosovo is where those UN peacekeepers were at one point in time. And it's and when they was out there in Bosnia and Kosovo, they put the women in prostitution. Because when you're a UN peacekeeper in a time of martial law, they give all authority to the soldiers, to the troops, to these niggas. They gonna give Esau gonna give all authority to these niggas, man. And these niggas is known for touching down and snatching up all the women. Well, guess what? They just hit the shores of America. And they coming in by the millions. And you women are worse than a bitch from Bosnia or Kosovo, man. You're way worse. You're way more sexually open. You got way more body counts than a bitch from Bosnia, man. You don't think they could see that? All that feminist bullshit, all that pop it girl, black girl magic. We gonna see if that shit upholds, man. Bitches thinking they could put their hands on a man. We gonna see how that shit work out for y'all, man. We gonna see. These are some violent niggas, violent trained operatives that you bitches is about to be face to face with, man. And you men too. Because you're gonna have a lot of Captain Save-A-Hoes in that day trying to save a woman from getting touched up. Still thinking it's the good old American days, and they're gonna put a fucking bullet on you in you bitch ass niggas' brain, man, for trying that shit. All right? That's where we're at with it, man. You women are in trouble now, man. We've been saying you're in trouble, but now it's alarming. The situation is dire. These niggas have hit the shores of America, okay? They coming after y'all. I promise you they are, man. You're going to start seeing more cases on the internet of women going missing. Watch what I tell you, man. It says, as have some UN employees in the Democratic Republic of the Congo where they were accused of the sexual abuse of girls. That's what these niggas is here to do. That's part of their mission. These is niggas from foreign countries, man. They're soldiers from foreign countries. If you were a soldier from a foreign country and they shipped your ass somewhere to, let's just say, some place in Japan. They shipped you out to Japan and you were a soldier, an American soldier, male American soldier. What would you do? And they gave you all authority. You wouldn't hijack them women? You wouldn't run them women down? You wouldn't have every pick of the litter you could find in regards to the women? So what you think they gonna do, man? It's about to get scary, man, for you women. All that bullshit that y'all been doing. I don't need no man. Fuck niggas. You learn that shit from Sexy Red. You learn that shit from these dumbass celebrity hoes that got y'all in a trick bag that Esau paid off to tell you that. All right? But they just led y'all to a fucking burning house, man. They just led y'all to a burning house. This is Jeremiah 16:4. It says, they shall die of grievous deaths. Die of grievous deaths. That's where a lot of you women are going. You getting ready to go back to the spirit world in a grievous way. One of the worst things that women fear as a woman is being sexually abused, man. That's why women, their whole life is about taking precautionary safety measures just in case a pervert runs up on them. Women is walking around with mace. They got little sharp objects on their keychain. They got hotlines for women to call. What happens when none of that shit is in effect, man? I mean, you'll still have that mace and that little sharp object, but you going against a fully grown alpha male man who ain't afraid to break your jaw to get what he wants. What happens then? A nigga that'll kill himself to get you. You women, hey, you women are in. You're in for the long haul. You're in for the fucking long haul. It says, they shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. Yeah. In that day, okay? Because this, hey, like Apostle Tahar coined this year, this is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. But when everything goes full blown out of control, in that day, you're going to just see women dead on the street, man. Get ready to see that. Right? Get ready to see a woman dead on the street, butt naked. Right? Because these goddamn migrants, these foreign troops, then used and abused her all night. And then they just put a bullet in her head and leave her out in the middle of the street. That's getting ready to be a lot of you women's story, man. You lived it up. You lived it up in America. You got all the free drinks. You got these niggas to send you money on your Cash App. You've been selling feet pics. Thousandaires. Some of y'all millionaires off of the schemes and the finessing that y'all have done off of the labor of men. Some of y'all have really came up in this society, and it's all gonna come crashing down when your ass is dead somewhere in the street with your ass up and your face down. And you know why I'm saying ass up, face down, why they gonna leave you like that? Because that's what they did to you. It says, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Lord gonna put the smack down on you women, man. It's enough of y'all bullshit. It's enough of y'all talking that shit. It's enough of y'all thinking that you're above men or you're equal. All right? And you Israelite women too. Okay? Don't think y'all off the hook. Don't think y'all off the hook, you little head wrap sister bitches. Okay? Now you do got some sisters that the Lord is gonna protect. Okay, because they're a part of the elect women. So for the women that's, tapped into these videos, you follow the apostles of GMS on down, and you doing your best to do the right thing, you repented. Hey, keep doing what you got to do, right? But for you disobedient Israelite sisters that think everything's a joke, that try to use the scriptures to justify your masculine bullshit, a lot of y'all is going to get caught up in these same situations. A lot of y'all is going to get, and the Lord probably going to do y'all worse, man. You little Israelite sister bitches, man, that ain't never left the world. Fuck you motherfuckers, man. Straight up. Bitch, you ain't shit. All right? The Lord gonna have these niggas do you worse. Cause you a bitch that know the truth and you using it for malicious deceit. You still got that demon on you. You still got that Beyonce to the left spirit. Lord got something for you hoes, man. I promise you. The Lord got something for you bitches, man. Lord got it for y'all, man. Talk all that shit on the internet. Talk all that shit in the court building. Lying on men. You women been lying on men, getting men locked up for, for shit they ain't do. Put a nigga on child support. Some outrageous number. You played a whole fucking victim card. just to ruin that man's life because you bitter. The Lord, oh my God. See, I don't want to get mad, man. I'm trying not to get mad, man. But hey, you know, when I see things like this, when I envision the downfall of you women, a lot of emotions go through my body, man. And one of those emotions is gratitude, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for you women to walk around with that little simple look. Because you already got a simple look. I shouldn't say simple. You already simple. I can't wait to see that fear on y'all, man. That real, genuine fear. Eyes wide open. Mind scrambling. Crying out for help. Every man you run into in that day want a piece of you. Ain't none of them on your side. All this beta male shit is going to stop. Right now, it's easy for women to just meet a man and he's willing to sell his soul for her. Nah. In that day, it's going to be savage. A man ain't going to have, it ain't going to be about, can I take you on a date, baby? I just want to get to know you. No, a nigga is going to threaten you with death unless you give him what he wants. That's going to be a good day, man. All right? And these migrants, these foreign troops, they're going to do all that and more, man. Okay? They ain't got mercy on you at all. This is Isaiah 13:16. It says their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Yeah. A lot of you single mamas is wicked too, man. You done put a lot of men on child support. You done told, you done took them to the court, you know. Hey. You done took them to the courthouse, lied on them, got them caught up. All because what? You caught him, he done moved on with his life and met another woman? But you got a baby bomb, you using your kids as leverage to get back at him? The Lord gonna run your whole house down, man. You and them 2 kids in that 2-bedroom apartment that you got swindling the U.S. government, all them programs, EBT, all that shit is going out the window, man. The Lord gonna dash your children right before your eyes, man. It says, their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. You know what that means? It's a fancy word for RAPE. And I ain't gonna say it because they'll probably cut this video, but that's a fancy word for RAPE. Okay? They gonna ravish you women, man. All right? You getting ready to experience a nightmare. All right? And I ain't talking about a nightmare where you can't pay your phone bill. Because the American society is soft. Niggas is committing suicide because they finances go in the gutter. I'm talking about a real nightmare. That shit you see on the movies, man. You and your fucking 3 homegirls, y'all trapped in a house and you got 4 niggas outside trying to break in. And you know what them niggas want to do to you when they get in there. That's the type of nightmares the Lord is going to be putting y'all bitches in, man. No way out. The movie, if they were to come out with a movie for where a woman is going to be in that day, the title of it would be No Way Out. That's the title of you women's movie coming up. No Way Out. And that's going to be the wrath of the Lord, man. You seen what the Lord, if you read the scriptures and see what happened to Jezebel. Jezebel was just like you hoes, using her beauty, using her leverage to get the one up on men. And then at the end of her life, the Lord had that bitch fall from out the fucking castle and splatter her motherfucking, all her brains, all her organs, splatter that motherfucker right on the floor in front of everybody, man. And then had the dogs eat her up. A terrible way to go. And I believe through the Spirit that she didn't just die when she hit the ground. I believe that the Lord kept her spirit in her body so that way the dogs could rip her apart. She felt every bite, every rip of her flesh from the teeth of them dogs, man. That's what I believe. So I believe that the Lord is going to extend a lot of you women's judgment, man. You're going to run into this nigga. He going to do something to you. This nigga going to take something from you. He going to do this to you. He going to break your legs. He going to do this. Then if you're lucky, the Lord will bring you back to the spirit world. But a lot of you women is getting ready to go through some unfathomable pain that you never thought existed. So yeah, for you brothers that's you get frustrated because hey, me too. But that's all me and bros talk about. We when are these women gonna get judged for they wickedness, they bullshit? It's coming. It's coming, man. The Lord is just setting the stage. He putting all the chess pieces in play. And the funny part is, the women don't even see it coming. Shalom.